To move on. This story is really interesting.
Yes, something's going down at Trump Tower. For all the residents of Trump Tower, a fabulous building in New York City.
Marquee building in New York.
Absolutely. So a place that's very desirable to live in, except that now you are living in the same building where the president lives, at least part-time, and his family, his wife and child are still there. So there's clearly much more security there than there would be normally.
And there are some people who kind of like the security because they say it's safer, but there are a lot of people, there are 238 units in the building, and there are a lot of people who are really upset, and some people are actually putting their homes up on the market because they just don't want to have to deal with all of these kind of ancillary problems that kind of cropped up as a result of Donald Trump running for and then becoming president of the United States.
Some of them are big problems, financial.
Some of them are also having to deal with how you get your food in New York, which a lot of people in New York City, they...
and then there's that side of it.
Right, yeah.
Honestly, that's one of the big parts of it.
Well, you think that's a bigger thing?
Oh, yeah, no, it is.
If you live in New York...
If you live in New York, well, the delivery stuff is critical.
I mean, that's how you get your food. You have your dry cleaning delivered, your laundry, your food, and apparently residents are having to wait an extra 30 minutes from
to 45.
Yeah, to 45 minutes from when the food arrives at the building for it to be frisked by security, opened up, and your food's gonna get cold. I mean, I get it, I'd be upset too.
And what they do is they search the bags, and then there are residents who invite people over. They ended up getting searched, sometimes frisked. You bring a purse or whatever in,
right.
They look at that, and it's become this kind of laborious thing to have a normal life.
It's sort of like
building.
If you go to visit a friend at Trump Tower, it's sort of like going to the airport. You got to go through TSA.
It is kind of like
you got to put a little. Yeah, exactly.
It is kind of like that. And then the upside to it, though, is that a lot of realtors are saying prices have actually gone up, and that when all of this calms down, now that he's, once Melania goes to the White House and lives there full time with Barron, they'll come back occasionally, but it's going to ramp down, and then
security will go down a little bit.
Security will go down; it'll be more normal, and then the price of that building will become the marquee building in town.
And just this last month, there were 5 apartments that went on the market and 3 for lease. So, and there's about 238 units in the entire place, but 8 in 1 month that are, going up. That's a lot.
So the point is, if you can hold out and just starve for a few months,
you
starve for a few months, then the value you're going to get
you need a microwave.
on your apartment.
You need a microwave.
Jean-Philippe Gibson, Atlanta, Georgia. Charles and Harvey, to be honest, I would tell the residents of the Trump Tower to embrace the security because Donald Trump is a very hated man. I mean, he's hated by China, Russia. Today, the doomsday clock moved forward 30 seconds single-handedly because of Donald Trump. So I would tell the people to embrace the security because I wouldn't want to stand next to Donald Trump right now, or let alone live next to him.
Well, a lot of the people there are saying the building is actually way more secure because they've never had this level of security. So in terms of security, I don't know. Okay, we got to move on. This is interesting.
Food is very important.